AprilPvd. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. Life is weird, and it's very hard. I think the problem that people are having with the Apple Vision is that they are seeing it from the point of view of the Quest. You can't. These are two entirely different things. I think what Apple is doing is what they've always done is go for the future. So this is a new computer. It's not actually. We want new VR headsets, which I don't know why, because the Quest is fine. I'm using one right now. It's fine. It works the way it's supposed to work. I think the problem people are having is that they're thinking of this as a computer, as a VR headset. It's not a VR headset. It is a new kind of computer, and it's a computer of the future. It's Minority Report before it got to the point where you could just touch and move things. I think that the biggest thing that we're going to find out is the same thing we found out about everything else that Apple has done. Remember when they took out the disk drive? Oh my goodness. People went crazy. Where are we going to stick a floppy disk? How can you do that? And look what happened. Nobody has floppy drives anymore. The same thing with your CDs. The new MacBook Pros don't have a CD drive. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Well, when's the last time you used a CD? I mean, when's the last time you worried that your computer didn't have a CD drive? I have a new PC. Well, I have a PC. I used it for like 2 months before I realized there was a CD DVD drive. So this isn't supposed to be a VR headset. This is the computer of the future. And they worked very hard to make it lightweight and comfortable and make it so that you don't have to worry about losing power because you have the battery pack, or you could just keep it plugged in and be comfortable and interact with people around you. I'm really excited for it. I don't know if I'll be able to afford one right away. I mean, it's next year. I'm already starting to save my money. I know where my income tax refund, if I get one, is going to be. So that's all I want. That's what I really wanted to get you to understand about this thing that's coming. It's going to be exciting. And in 5 years, everybody's going to have nice, comfortable headsets. The biggest thing that we have with the Quest is you really have to modify it to make it comfortable, and you have to get used to it. I really envy people I'm not envy. I worry about people who are coming into the VR playing field and not understanding what we've gone through before. I mean, I started off with the Rift and the PlayStation 1, and the headset I'm using now is so much more comfortable, so much better, but to make it more comfortable, I have to modify it. So what Apple is doing is game changing. That headset is game changing. It's comfortable, and everybody's going, oh, you have to keep a battery pack. You have to keep a battery pack. Well, that makes sense because you're going to be using it longer, and I'm just excited. And the naysayers, if you don't like it, it's not for you. I mean, I remember the iPhone when it came out. People were naysayers. Oh, it doesn't have buttons. How's it going to work? So Apple's doing what Apple does. And this is a headset, a computer for the future. It's not a VR rig. And then you don't have to worry about controllers. That is game changing because controllers are a big problem. They're constantly malfunctioning. They're constantly getting drift. I have a friend now who can't play Zenith because his right controller broke. I have 7 different controllers. I have bought new controllers. And I think they're gonna force the VR gaming companies to use gaming controllers. I wish that the games I played were more into gaming controllers instead of trying to use uh, hand controllers, because I could be playing World of Warcraft in VR right now, but my memory, muscle memory, is not geared towards that. So, anyways, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be amazing. I even think that the way they're bringing the keyboards in is gonna make the whole gaming thing for flat screeners to be uh, brought in so much easier. I hope I made sense. I needed to do this because I heard everybody fussing about it, but it's gonna be good and it's gonna be great. And in 5 years we're going to go, what was the whole thing about? And the other thing I want to bring up with is that you cannot compare this to the Quest headset, because Zuckerberg took a loss on the Quest, and even the PlayStation 1 was a big thing because you had to have the PlayStation, then you had to have the sensor, and you had to have you didn't have the 360, so that was you had to buy this everything had to be bought, and that was a big thing. And even now, half the time people are still buying high-end computers to go with their headsets. So this is gonna be game changing. We're gonna all eventually just have a computer on our head. Embrace it. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, and share.